I'm actually kind of getting a little closer than I want to be to it right now, but this thing is sucking us in at about 50 to 60 miles an hour right now. I'm tracking it. The inflow is still huge. It's sucking all that energy, but it's still continuing, tracking straight east. It looks like it's crossed Sooner Road. It's down in that valley. There's a couple big creeks in this area that it's in this annex lake. So typically, these tornadoes are going to find the path of least resistance. They're going to stay in all that low ground, and so it's going to come up here, and there's the water tower and the water treatment plant that is on the southeast side, or the southwest side of Lake Draper. It appears at this time it's going to go just north of that, and it's going to continue to track over the top of that. So we'll see what it does when it crosses the lake, but it's continuing to rip and grind all these trees up as it's crossed Sunny Lane, continuing to go eastbound towards Draper, and it looks like it's going to be about north of 149th Street here, Mike.
Indeed, and now it's approaching Air Depot. It's approaching Air Depot, and we're getting a little closer to South 89th Street. We're down there at about 120th South, 130th South, but it is now between Sooner and Air Depot, and it is going to go over the northern or central parts of Draper Lake here coming up. Go, John.
It's going out a little bit. Hey, look, I got to move here real quick. Hey, but while I'm flying away from it, look at it, Mike. It's lightening up.
Wow.
It's becoming more of a barrel-shaped. It's the wedge is decreased a little bit. It's slowly turning. It almost looks like it's turned to the southeast. So I'm breaking away from it as fast as I can because it's getting a little closer for my comfort. But it's changed shape. It's barreled. It's gotten a little higher. The base is raised. The base is probably about 1,300 to 1,400 feet above the ground, so it's just 300 or 400 feet below me. And as you can see, it's got a definite cone shaped on it, and it appears that it's turning to the southeast. So at this time, just from our vantage point, and just kind of trying to triangulate the way it's going to move, it appears that it's going to hit that water treatment plant on the southwest side of Draper. So if you're in this area, I believe it's like the Draper 74th Street, I think is what it is. If you're in that area, definitely seek caution. If you're going to be south of Draper, on the east side of Draper, you need to be in your shelter. This thing is not light. It's not letting up. It's actually looks like it's decreased a little bit. We've lost, I think, a lot of the debris, so it kind of changed the shape of it. It gave it more of a barrel shape and not as much of a structure. So you can actually see the shape of the tornado now, because the only thing that it's got to rip up right now is trees. We're not getting all the construction debris that we had earlier that actually appears to give it a wider base than it is. But it's continuing to rip. It's kind of got a big, like a trunk down, and then it kind of has a little V-funnel right there, tracking straight for 149th Street in the southwest side of Draper Lake, right towards the water treatment plant at this time. And it's really fizzling out as we're seeing. I'm going to do another turn here. I'm getting kind of far away, but it looks like it's roping out a little bit. And this is over like 149th Street and maybe just the east side of Air Depot Road. There it is. It's gone, Mike. So let's see. We're going to stay right here. We're going to see if it recycles, but it's completely roped out, or it's continuing to rope out as we speak right now. And it looks like it's roping out at Air Depot Road, and I'm going to say 134th Street, right in that area. So, man, look at that rope on that thing. It's
going to dance here for a while. The whole updraft there is constricting and shrinking. It's going to sit there and dance for a while. The wind in that still could be F4 criteria, but it's just literally about 100 feet wide now. And the vortex is likely still on the ground, but it roped out mighty fast, but still likely a vortex on the ground. And look how the debris ball is just spinning at about 100 miles an hour all the way around that rope.
No, just right there to hit us. Yeah, Mike, hey, as you can see, it's roped out. Look at the very top as Travis will back out and go up to the top of the top of the base there. You can see the whole base is continuing to rotate. The swirls and the rain is still cyclonic. It's still moving with it. So I don't know if this thing is recycling for another round, but the inflow, that feeder band is lowered. It's continuing to, looks like, suck in moisture. So this thing could just cycle for a moment and set back down. But again, right now I'm over. I'm just south of. I'm at 164th and Air Depot Road, shooting pretty much straight to the northwest, where that tornado just roped out there. And Bryant, the housing addition to the left is going to be like Wimberley Creeks, I think. The two houses in are completely gone. Off to your right, we're going to pan back towards the south, And we have houses in that addition gone. We have the Moore Administration Building. It has some heavy damage done to the backside and the roof of it. The houses behind it are completely gone. The Brink Junior High School, just behind it, there's the auxiliary, or the, I believe it's the gymnasium building. That building is completely trashed right there in the center, as you can see. The track from here, it went just south of 4th Street, and it's going to go right towards the, I'm getting hit by some heavy rain here. It's going to right towards the Walmart, the neighborhood market. The neighborhood market is on Southeast 4th and Eastern. The track went just south of it, and we're getting hit by some RFDs. This track went just south of it and went straight to the west. And it's going to cross another housing addition right there. I believe it's Apple Creek. And it's going to come up on passing a Tower Road. And it's going to cross the train tracks there. From the train tracks, we're still in between 12th Street. We're between 19th Street and 4th Street. It went straight across there, hit those houses. It run right along the highway. And looks like it went over... if you'll go to your right, Travis, we'll go from Lowe's to the Warren Theater. Looks like it tracked just north of the Warren Theater, and it hit the Warren Theater. It hit the bowling alley. It hit the bank. It hit the post office. And right there on the corner is the Norman Regional Healthcare Center. It's the hospital. It's right there on 4th and Telephone Road. It hit that. We're going to continue to go to the west. We have several housing additions right here. We've got a trailer park. And this thing just completely destroyed